Reap on the Road Grapplemax edition. Rewind 6 months ago when I first went down to Shrewsbury to talk to Strong about the partnership. They had an idea for Grapplemax down there, so Rick Foster from Storm Sports Nutrition and his black belt coach Tristan Smith were talking about building a brand new high production, high value Jiu Jitsu event. It's called Grapplemax and it happened last night. So we're in beautiful Shrewsbury at Netley Hall. A little bit worse for the wear after some fucking dodgy beers last night. Initially, you know, I knew that Rick had good intentions. I knew he had a background in bodybuilding and putting on like really large scale bodybuilding events, and he wanted to transfer that over to Jiu Jitsu. But naturally, with anything new, I was slightly tentative. We had some back and forth discussions. We provided rash guards for all of the athletes that competed on the show. Obviously, we were responsible. We provided technical support, which is random for a clothing company to do, but we have that ability. So we worked with James Bullingham and a couple of the other lads on the actual production of the show as well, and kind of supporting the guys. We had our stall there, sold a load of merch, and so yeah, so it's funny because it has been a strange couple of weeks. I've had a lot of back and forth with Tom and Tyler and the guys about the event, what we were going to do, how we were going to capitalise on it, if we think it was going to be any good. Obviously the card was stacked, so we knew some of the matches were going to be awesome. But when we got there and we got to the venue, saw the room, how it looked, how it felt, it was, yeah, we knew that we were in for like a high production, a high value, and a good quality grappling event. Something sorely needed, you know. Aside from Grapplemax, for me, in terms of other events on that scale, there's Polaris, and that's about it. You know, Grapplefest have amazing matches, but it's a very different feel. It's almost, you know, it's in a nightclub. It's like our Reap Invitational is in like a dingy barn. It feels like a grimy little fight club, which is what we were aiming for. But it's really nice to have that big production in a theatre. You know, huge stage banners, massive projection, and a big production crew. So yeah, once we got there, we knew we'd made the right decision, which we were fairly certain we had anyway. And yeah, it was a fucking hell of a show. Some unbelievable matches. James Bullingham took 5 minutes out of his time working on the live stream to compete. First match of the day, and he got a heel hook in 35 seconds. So he won our prize for fastest submission. Lloyd, you know, top and tail of the card, Lloyd, who headlined the card, got an armbar in 45 seconds. He very nearly took that throne off James Bullingham. What an amazing show. I was really glad to see that the guys pulled it off, basically. I know they had pull-outs last minute. I think Shane Curtis's opponent took the fight on 24 hours notice. Like a fucking young, up-and-coming, gunning purple belt went, you know, toe-to-toe with Shane Curtis until eventually got submitted. But, you know, it didn't look out of place against a high-level black belt. So, and I know what it's like having people pull out last minute. It can be so fucking stressful. You have to change your posters, change like just everything. You know, all the stuff that I'd printed had wrong names on it. Tom Breeze pulled out as well, but they managed to kind of, you know, still managed to put together an amazing card full of high-level names and put on an amazing show. So, you know, my one thing with it was, obviously Scarlett was on the card and her opponent both got injured, but could have done with some more girl matches, I thought. You know, Lana Campbell and Madison Murphy was a proper scrap. Good argument there for fight of the night, but I think, yeah, next time let's get some more girls on the card. I think it'll go a long way. But other than that, you know, for me it was an amazing event. Great to see some good mates out there. Dave Weston put on like a leg lock clinic as well, getting a very fast submission, trying to beat James for his 35 seconds. He wanted to rash guard. So yeah, couldn't have went better. Some things to work on for next time, and can't wait to be involved and really happy to be a part of it.